one of these three receivers, I'm not going to say which one yet. One of these three receivers I watched, and I was like, you know what? If they were to draft him at 10, it's not my favorite pick in the world, but I wouldn't be furious like I thought it would be. But there's one guy I definitely like above the rest. Like there is a clear one for me, and then a very clear, and then it's a very clear drop off between 2, 3, 4. And maybe Jameson Williams when healthy would be up there, but I'm not going to watch him most likely for the purposes of I don't think the Jets are going to grab him because of the injury. I think they need a guy who's ready to contribute now versus later. They're not at that point in their franchise where they can say, miss half the season. I don't think it's there. So let me share the screen. Burks win, vert, hands good and bad. Okay. Bottom of the screen right here. See? Oh, before I even start. 6'3", 225. I watched, and you'll see on this, I watched Texas A&M, Georgia, Ole Miss, Auburn, Alabama, Missouri for him. Okay. We're starting off the review with a 70, 80-yard touchdown, right? It's great. Obviously. No, sorry. It's an 85-yard touchdown. Hop step, close ground. No, it's not a hop step. It's more like a skip step. Skip. And just it's pretty much it's almost like a speed release, but it's a skip release, easy, close ground, threading both ways while he's even. Okay, he's still pretty square. The thing I would like to see him do here is he kind of opens up his chest. He kind of opens. I want to see him be more aggressive in terms of his hands and defeating that the outside hand, whether it be with a wipe or a punch over or a chop. I want to see him defeat that outside hand more cleanly because he starts at the top of the numbers and he gets caught and he uses some physicality to wipe it away. There are some guys in the NFL who are going to stack you right here. So he takes it from the top of the numbers and you see how much he bows it out. It's because he didn't defeat those hands cleanly. So the release, I'm cool. I'm cool with like the little skip right there. I just want to see him defeat the hands, and then you're going to see again for a guy who's 6'3", 225. His speed and acceleration are both plus traits. Massive touchdown, boom, right off the start. Cool. My screen is okay. I didn't organize it like I should have. Okay, we're good. We are good. I think. I never know until after. I don't know what the perfect setup is for me on my side. Burks adjusts the ball. He is bottommost, I believe. No, I am wrong. What the? Oh, gee. Okay, that really screwed me up. He's right here. Takes me a minute to find the guy, especially when you're going through a lot of guys' stuff. I'll get him every time now, probably. And I was watching Drake London. You think it'd be easy? And for the most part, it was. But there's another guy on that team who's tall as shit. I don't know. I have no idea who he is, but he's tall. He's real tall. Like, it might be bigger than London. Or at least sometimes he looked bigger than him. Maybe it's just because he's near the camera side. But, man. Okay, so right here. They're running like this. It's like a little bit of like an extended bunch. Yeah. Right here. They're going to throw like a little smoke. Burks. Obviously, that gets everybody drawn up. Okay. He's releasing cleanly. Not the most difficult route to run. I do like his adjustment to the ball. Again, it's just a slight little, like, not like a side note, but again, for his size, he has good body control, relatively good hands. He will have a drop or two, but overall, for him to track this ball, things can be over his shoulder and have to gear down and come back to it like that. Is it the most crazy player you're ever going to see? No, but is it a nice little side note to see that he can adjust to a bad ball like this? A lot of guys would drop this ball, but the disassociation from the upper body from the hips right there and be able to reach out like that behind him to snag a ball, quick tuck, is nice. That's a good play by him. Obviously, you want an ideal throw. Hopefully, he can go for a 6. But when a receiver, running back, whatever, receiver is throwing the ball, it's obviously going to be sometimes it's not going to be the most ideal throw you're ever going to see in your life. Okay, so now we see slant. That's what I was saying too. Yeah, there's no. I think that's what I was saying when I forgot. There's no reason to like lie to you guys. Like there's no. I have no biases towards players. It's not like I watch people and I'm like I need to like this guy for some reason. There's literally no reason. So if I don't like the guy, it's not like oh my god you're being too hard. Why would I do that? I'm just telling you what I see. You know. So don't get offended when I don't like your favorite player. And if you watch the film and you like him for another reason, I'd be interested to hear why. You know, or what am I wrong about, or what do you think I'm wrong about? And but I hate people who get offended that I don't like their best player when they watch 3 minutes of highlights. You know, like which is let's be real, 98% of people watch 5 minutes of highlights and they think they know the player. So bottom of the slot right here. He's a good contested catcher vertically. Over the middle, sometimes he almost like has like a problem whether to underhand attack the ball, but he's not the most strong guy over the middle. Like almost like, and people are gonna be like, oh my god, but Corey Davis is a strong catcher over the middle, like Tennessee crossing routes, overs, whatever it was. He was strong vertically, wasn't as much a part of his game. Burks is almost like the opposite that I'm seeing in terms of he's a good vertical contested catcher, but over the middle, having to body guys, he's not as strong in that region. So slant right here, like, you know, okay. So obviously he's playing a guy 7 yards off. Okay. You know, squatting, catch, and he's inside leverage. So it's not going to be the easiest route to ever run. Do you want to see a better break here? You know, do I want to see more commitment to that break step? Yes, his body's straight up. There's not a lot of force generated in that. And you're going to see him start to break at what the 27.5 yard line, 27 yard line. And he rounds out all the way to the 30 on a slant. That's pretty rounded. Like there's a lot of like dead time right here. So you want to see that more, you want to see that quicker. You want to see him snap out of that more. You can see like those like false steps right there. He's not really able to get out of that break quick. Why? Because this break step, BREAK, he's not snapping down into it. So he has his break drive line. He's really gliding over that. He's really having a tough time getting over that drive step right there. You want to see that snap over. Again, corner gets his hand in there, I think maybe, but you do like sometimes over the middle, it's not as strong. That's for sure. Yeah, looks like it almost bounced off his hand, hits the corner's hand. But it's a little bit hard to tell sometimes when you're doing it frame by frame like that because it's not the most clear picture. It gets blurry. Burks hands bow or bow. Okay, PI. Okay, so bottom of the screen right here. So I'm assuming he's going to not defeat the hands. He's going to bow his routes out. Somebody's going to get a PI. Okay, so yeah, it's a PI on the corner. I like he kind of throws a corner by me. Yeah, maybe it's kind of a soft call, but so again, what we're talking about? The release, just like a quick 1-2, a quick like a quick skip. It's not really the most threatening release. But the thing is, like he's not one of these small guys who's going to be able to completely dodge hands and stuff like that at the line of scrimmage. So again, when you have big guys, it's almost easier to get in their face quickly so they can't build up their strength. So he's not going to be the most shifty on the line of scrimmage. And just in general, his releases need work. He doesn't really have a lot of releases. He's hops and skips, some short strides. But other than that, there's not really a lot to his release package. Really good job by the corner staying pretty patient right here. He splits a little bit. So if Burks, even with not the best release in the world, were to defeat the hands quicker, like he kind of just lays his hands into him, but he's not able to defeat that outside arm. Now again, he's taking his route out from a yard above the numbers to how far? You got to get on top of this guy. You got to stack him. Or at least hold your line. Like if you're going to run a fade, if it's supposed to be a back shoulder ball, okay, went outside, defeat the hands, run on the bottom of the numbers, and then you have a lot more real estate here to work to the ball and to give the quarterback much more room to operate in terms of where to throw the ball. But when you take it from top of the numbers, don't defeat the hands clean. Like the release is what it is. Like it's a quick like skip 1-2 whatever. But if you were to again dip his shoulder, blade his shoulder, chop through this, stack them, and then work to the ball, it's a lot different than this, where he's getting completely squeezed to the sideline. PI bails him out a little bit, is what it is. Don't love the route. Block effort. Okay, yeah. So this is one area I did have a problem with him. I'm not gonna lie, and this is something that again I get disappointed in people when I see this stuff online of he has great effort on blocking, and they'll put up 2 or 3 plays of him highlighting, because I know one of two things: either one, they're doing it for clicks because they just want to put up good stuff, which sometimes I get it, but I don't like to lie to people. So it's either clicks, or 2, you're watching highlights and you're not watching him. Because if you're watching every single game, I watched 5 games of him. His blocking effort was extremely hot and cold. Extremely hot and cold. There's plays that I'll show you. He couldn't give 2 shits less about blocking. And there are some routes where if he doesn't think he's like the primary reader, he doesn't think he's a target, he just gives up. That was concerning to me. So I was on Twitter and I see, he's a great blocker, all this stuff, great effort. And then I turn on the film. I'm like, okay, so again, one, you're either lying for whatever reason or you're not watching. So which one is it? Right here, outside slot. I lied. That is not true. He is. Why am I having trouble with this right now? Oh, he is outside slot. What the hell am I thinking about? Okay, 16. I'm getting screwed up from watching London and Wilson. I don't know what it is. He's right here. Just watch the effort. That's all. And this is even the worst one. He'll engage a little bit, but when times get tough, he kind of you literally see him pull away. Oh nope, just get him. I don't want to be involved. Pull out of it. All right. There are and again, that was the first one. So I was like, interesting. Okay. All right. Burks route. He's right here. Again, the thing with this was he's just running like a vertical seam 9.